G'day everybody, welcome to Zombie Bites Everything. Got some DayZ today. Going to be just having a look around. Other than that, don't have much planned. Not a hell of a lot. I want to have a look around, see if I can find a bear. I like bears. They're good. If we can ever bloody find one. Get around, have a look in a minute. Proper look. I was just finishing editing something. Character's overheating. Always does. There should be some zombies out there, but they're not there. So thought they would have been here by now. Oh, that's right. I put that wood in that fireplace, and I was sitting there trying to get dry in that, and I didn't get dry. And I ended up going up to my base, and I got dry up there, and I went up on the roof, and I was trying to see the smoke quickly. Ah, now I know why I didn't get dry. I forgot to light the bloody fire. Well, that'll fucking do it. If there was someone in there, you just pop them right away when you have boom boom. YouTube boom, boom boom. Really? Like, I'm wondering where the guys are down there. I would have thought there'd be something. Is there a smoke up on the hill up there? Is there? Is there smoke up on the hill and that's why it's not coming? No, I don't see any up there. Let me double check. No, there's no smoke up there. Alright, let's ring a dinner bell then. That am I. The moment when you realise he didn't load it up. Sit your fucking ass down. Where are these military guys? And where's the third zombie? There's normally 3 here. We ran off up the road. There's always one dickhead zombie that runs into the woods. So I guarantee he's dead. I'm just changing out the full automatic, so then I have it on full automatic when I go up to up there. I need to go get some ammo. There it is. I was just waiting for a reset, guys. I knew there was one coming. I just thought, I'll wait for that reset quickly. And I will be back in a minute. And I'm back. Okay, Topeka's out the back doing some work. I'm a little concerned because I don't want her to get hurt. It's not that I think she's going to get hurt. She's chopping a tree. Chopping a tree down. Well, it's already been taken down. She's just taken all the branches off it so then it can be fully removed properly now. Making sure it's not on the fence. And I just want to say this right now. I am a man. I am quite capable of doing heavy work and all that sort of stuff. Actually, I'm not as capable as I used to be. But I have never, ever treated my wife or my girls as if they're girls and they can't do certain things. Most of the stuff that gets built in this house, furniture-wise, I don't put it together. Topeka does. We get a desk or chairs or anything like that needs to be put together. Topeka puts it together. She doesn't mind. To her, it's just like a big Lego set. Shelves need to go up in the house. Topeka has no problem doing it. She knows how to work a drill. When she was in high school, she has talked about it a few times. When she was in high school, she used to get the boys to do all the work and that in woodwork and stuff like that, and then claim credit for it. That shit didn't fly with me. I taught her how to use the tools. It wasn't fucking hard. Here's a drill. You're going in the brick. Make sure it's on fucking, you got masonry bits and put it on hammer. What are you drilling? Metal? Use metal bits. Use wood bits. Use masonry bits. Use the right bits. It's not hard. Told her what the right bits are. She knows what the right bits are, what the right screws are, what the right grommets are, all that sort of stuff. And I absolutely love it. I do. I don't understand. I always had this, please put the tools back where you get them from. Put me tools back when you get them from. But it weren't sort of like my tools, don't use them or touch them or anything like that. Just when my kids got older and they started using me tools for whatever reason, they never put the bastards back. And sometimes Topeka didn't put them right away back because she'd be like, oh, I'm going to do something else and I'll fucking do that next week. Might as well just keep this tool here, whatever. And me, I always growl and get pissed off like, where's my fucking tools? I never find them when I need them. But that's the worst thing. That's the worst of it. If the worst thing is just trying to find my tools, and they're not my tools because they're mine, my property, no one else touched them. I just have a certain way. I was like keep. No, this is gonna sound sexist. I was keeping the fucking shed and the tools sorted, and she was keeping the kitchen sorted. But no, that's fine because if she wanted something see, it's not about that's her place or anything like that. It's a case of who does most of the cooking in the house. Topeka. Okay. At the time, who was doing most of the repairs in the house and building stuff? Well, me. So who needs to know where their stuff is? Well, I need to know where my building stuff is. She needs to know where her cooking stuff is. And all the stuff she cooks isn't always just for me. It's not like Topeka, whenever Topeka cooks, she's always cooking meals for me. Sometimes she cooks meals that are just meals. She just cook a meal. You know? What's this meal for? Oh, it's the meal for fucking... I don't know. We put meals away for winter sometimes in summer. You get a good deal on some beef or fucking chicken or something like that, where you get a whole heap of it for a good deal. And you might want to make up a whole heap of chicken stock or beef stock. So then you got it for making your stews and your soups. I'm a big man that... I don't mean that in a literal... Well, yeah, in a literal sense too. Nah, not big in that way, but I'm a big man when it comes to hearty meals like stews and soups. I love them. I love that old style cooking. The flavours, the richness of the flavours, the vitamins, everything's good for you in it. There's probably a lot of people that don't like that sort of stuff, but I grew up on it. I don't know which I like most, stews or soups. And I'm not even really too sure what is the difference, really. Is it the chunkiness? Because I've had soup that's really chunky, and I've been told that's a soup, but it sort of feels like a stew. It's like, no, it's a soup. It's got chunks. Okay. So I don't know. I don't even know what the correct definition of a soup or a stew is. I love things that can be cooked in one pot. They're fucking simple foods. One pot, just chuck it all in, let it go. But me and Topeka, we've been together for so long. We've spent more of our life together than we've ever been apart. Whew. Excuse me. Okay. I need to go. Oh. Forgot there was a reset. Did I drop him? I did. Just had myself a sneezing, coughing fit. Started to blow my nose and all that sort of stuff. Fucking hell. Okay, so... So, first things first. Fucking hell. Oi, dude, you coming out or what? There was an update, and there was talk about them fixing sound glitch. Not even one of the things they fixed. Whew. I've got a great big beard and a lot of facial hair. So when I cough and sneeze and all that sort of stuff and have to blow my nose, I'm very particular about making sure I don't get any in my... I don't want to get anything in my beard, so I'm going to tie my beard up and get it out of the way. I don't have my ties in here at the moment, so I have to hold it out of the way. Hairy people problems, right? Doing good on the road to 2000 too. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, man. Must be something in my room that just irritates me. Hope there's no bear because this is pretty slow. In here somewhere. I should have. In here. Hey, there we go. Yeah, we'll take that one. Okay, I'm going to put this hood in here because criminal might need it. There's got to be KA 101s on the map somewhere because I keep finding magazines for them. So they got to be here somewhere. Oh, my nose. How are they going? Getting there with the water. And the magazine might be in that car. Okay, my nose is all clogged. I could hear it in my voice. I'm going to blow my nose again. See how we go. Just realised I was muted. I don't hear a bear at the moment. At all. I keep muting and then speaking. My brain's all fucked up at the moment because of this fucking sneezing and coughing and that. I keep muting so I don't have to blow my nose in the mic. I keep forgetting to unmute because I'm blowing my nose so often at the moment. I just heard 2 helicopter crashes go down at the same time. I'll save that footage. Don't know why. I just do. I do that every now and then, just save bits of footage for no reason. I made a video and then I realised I made a mistake in that video. I didn't edit it properly. There were some parts that I was supposed to turn into like a time lapse, but I didn't, so I need to fix it up. That's alright. Probably won't. I'll probably just leave it the way it is. It's fine. That'll be fine. I'll be putting that video out later on. I got a tattoo on my arm of a little devil, and today, because my head's so foggy with this fucking, I think I got a bit of a cold, to be honest, because my head's so foggy with it. It was one of the songs I created actually, and it has the lyrics, "A little horn bastard in my arms," and my daughter said to me, "Hey, you got that tattoo in your arm?" I was like, "Yeah, is that, did I get that for you?" And she's like, "No, you got that for Jessie." I was like, "Oh yeah, the other daughter." She's like, "You got my name tattooed on you." I was like, "Yeah, that's right." I got so many tattoos all over my body, and sometimes I forget what ones I've got because I don't always see them, and I forget. Like I'll go, "Oh yeah, I got a tattoo of a scorpion on me. Oh yeah, I got a tattoo of a spider on me. Yeah, I got a tattoo of a fly on me. Yeah, I got a random tattoo of Garfield's claw pouring its way out of my stomach. Yeah, I got a random koi fish, cherry blossoms, fucking, random shit all over me. I'm like a Picasso of tattoos. I don't have any tattoos on me that actually anything in particular. There's no method. There's no like style. There's no thing of all tattoos are done like this, or he's going for a particular art form or anything. It's like, nah. Sometimes I just go, you know what? This patch of skin needs something. I'm not going to put that there. What is it? It's a fly. Why is there a fly on the knee? Because I don't see any other knees out there with a fly on it. There's a scorpion on my thigh that's above the fly. And no, I didn't do that on purpose so it rhymed. But there's a scorpion on my thigh above the fly, like it's about to eat it. And the way the fly's done in a cartoon style, it looks like it's got cock and balls for eyes and face and body. That's what it looks like. But it's not, it's a fly. And then the scorpion doesn't look like a standard scorpion. It looks like a scorpion that was done with geometrical shapes and flames and stuff like that. It's a scorpion. You see it, you go, that's a scorpion, but it doesn't. It's not a picture of a traditional scorpion. It's a kind of weird sort of. I don't find it weird at all. Actually, I find it cool. And my spider's the same way. My spider's made up of. They're both the scorpion and the spider are designed in a way that they're made up of different shapes and lines and stuff like that, which I know that's how most drawings are done, but this is, their legs aren't even connected, their body parts aren't even connected. Its tail's made up of basically little love hearts that make up the tail of the scorpion. And it's very hard to explain without an image. As soon as you see the image, you go, oh, that's a spider, that's a scorpion. Yep, no problem. I identify them straight away. They're not any particular type of scorpion or spider. It's just a weird thing I designed one day. I took a picture and I went, I like that, but I reckon it should look a bit like this. And I changed it up a little bit and tattooed it on myself. In fact, I only have 2 tattoos on me that were done in a proper tattoo studio. The rest are all done either by myself or Topeka and or another friend. And I know some people or other people. I know everybody has their thoughts and opinions about tattoos. Getting tattoos, giving tattoos, the sterile environments, hygiene, and all that sort of stuff. And I'll let everybody know right now. No, that was not always my concern. It was my concern, but it wasn't my concern, if that makes sense. Hang on, I got another sneeze. For example, I sterilized everything that I used whenever I got a tattoo, whether I did it myself or Topeka did it for me. Every single time, everything was sterilized 100%. I don't take any risks or anything like that. However, that being said, I didn't always use the proper equipment. I used my very first tattoo gun. My very first tattoo I did with a matchstick and a sewing needle. I had 4 matchsticks in a square and a sewing needle in between it. And I had a heap of cotton, a little bit of sewing needle hanging out the bottom of those matchsticks, and a heap of cotton going around the base of the needle and wrapping up around the base of the tattoo, the matchsticks. And I literally just dipped it in the ink and got the cotton all soaked up with ink. And there's this little needle sticking out of the cotton. And literally just stabbed over over the parts that needed to be tattooed. And the first place I tattooed was a very private part of my body because I didn't want people to see the tattoo. I wanted to have a tattoo that was hidden. And the thing I tattooed was the Southern Cross, which is 5 stars that are on the Australian flag. A lot of Australians get the Southern Cross tattooed on them, just to remind them of where they are, where they come from, the Southern Hemisphere. We don't go for the Union Jack. A lot of Australians don't go for the Union Jack. We're quite happy just to have the Southern Cross. And so I did that. That's more information about me than anybody needs to know, obviously. But just letting people know that was my first experience with tattooing myself, was that. And then I came up with all these other ingenious ways to be able to tattoo myself. Converting old record players into tattoo guns. I won't go into details about how, because A, it's too long to fucking do. B, without having a record, I don't know all the names of the parts that were in it. I just pulled it apart and went, oh, here's a motor. Oh, it's got a little fucking clip here. I can clip it into the main power, so I got a way of stopping the motor when I need it and turning the motor on when I need to. Cool. I use things from biros like pens and spoons. Yeah, flattened out spoons. I'd flatten out a spoon, wrap it around a motor, and make the handle of the spoon come up to where the pin of the motor was. Put an offset fucking pin in a gear or something on that motor so it offset a little bit, and then connect the tube up and do all that. Oh yeah, some of the most bodgy fucking tattoo guns I ever made. Stuff that people would scare the shit out of most people if they were going for their first tattoo, and I bring these tattoo guns out. They'd scare the fucking shit out of you, and you wouldn't want to get one. In fact, no one wanted a tattoo from me, which is good because I didn't want to give tattoos to people in the first place. I was only comfortable tattooing myself. Never comfortable tattooing anybody else. Except I'm comfortable tattooing Topeka, but I have proper tattoo guns now and proper inks, proper stuff. And I've got a fair few years experience in tattooing. Not professionally. I got years of experience in tattooing myself. Now, whether they're works of art, no, they're not. But I know how to put a line down. And I don't do a lot of colouring or shading, so I tend to not do any tattoos that involve a lot of shading or anything like that. I do solid colours, or solid lined things, or words, letters and stuff like that. That I can do no problem. Technical stuff and shading and that, no, leave that to tattoo artists that have been trained and know what the fuck they're doing. I'm not that. I'm not even tribal style tattoo. And mine's not even prison craft tattoo. I mean, yeah, prisoners probably got tattooed in the same way, but even their stuff looks better than mine. We're getting to the crutch of the reason why. Oh, it's raining. Good. We can sit down for a little bit. Getting to the crutch of why I was talking about tattoos in the first place. I have these tattoos on my body as a way of being able to remind myself of my life. I'll never forget Topeka's name or my kids' names, because they're on me. Everything on me is important for some reason. The fly and the spider and the scorpion, they're all on me because they're all found in Australia by abundance. You can have them crawling all over you at any point. They're all part of an ecosystem. They all need each other. So they're on me. The Southern Cross is on me for the same reason, because I'm in the Southern Hemisphere. We can see the Southern Cross. As long as I can see the Southern Cross at night time, I can always find my way back home. No matter where I am in Australia, I'll find my way back home. And other tattoos I got on me, they just hold memories of what I was thinking about at the time when I was getting those tattoos done. Then now I find out there's a movie called Memento where it's all about a guy getting tattoos on himself so he can remember shit. And I'm like, huh. But he has a memory problem. I don't have a memory problem. I just like to look at him every now and then and go, oh yeah, I remember where I was sitting when I got that. I remember what I was doing. I remember what I was thinking. And I don't always express it to other people. You know, sometimes I just keep it to myself. It's not like I sit down in town or anything and then look at my wrist and look at my hands and that and go, oh yeah, I remember what I was doing when I got those flames tattooed up my arm and the ghost and all that sort of shit. I used to have my mum's name. I used to have mum, an anchor, and a date of birth, like a fucking idiot, on my forearm, like fucking Popeye. And eventually I changed that. I changed that all in the flames. And on the wrist side, I turned it into a ghost. I have a ghost. And he's the ghost of that person. I don't even know why I had mum and dad. Mum on one side, dad on the other. I don't know why. They were both disappointments in my life. they were both fucking just bad people. I just like fucking. I'm not claiming to be a saint or anything like that, but they were just, you know, they couldn't even. They don't even have friends. I'm not claiming to have friends. They were probably extrovert, introverts, or whatever the fuck themselves. But whatever. But every tattoo has a meaning. Mark Wahlberg once did a interview and he said something about tattoos being bad. I can't remember exactly what it was, but he was against them. Here's the thing. They say never get a tattoo of something you'll regret. Or never get a tattoo you will regret. How do you know what you'll regret in the future? 25 years ago, 30 years ago, people were saying words that no one regretted. It was okay to say certain words. Now, it's not okay. And people regret any videos they made of themselves saying those words that people are finding now. So, who knows what you're going to regret in 10 years' time. Me, I regret. The only regret I'll have is not expressing myself how I feel. If I feel like I want a tattoo, then I'll get one. If I don't feel like it, I won't get one. I'd probably hate any tattoo someone forced me to get. So I was put into a concentration camp and forced to get a tattoo. I'd fucking hate that. But I feel like if I choose a tattoo, then I always try to choose something that's kind of neutral. When people say don't get your girlfriend's name or your wife's name tattooed on you because what if you break up? Okay. So what? What if I break up? Okay, let's say me and Topeka separated. Okay, then what? She's got my name tattooed on her. I have her name tattooed on me. If she finds a man who goes, I can't be with you because you got another man's name tattooed on you, giving Topeka's age, giving my age, if we found someone that had that attitude, we wouldn't want to be with them anyway because that person is expecting us to have no life at all until we met them. And I wouldn't normally speak for Topeka on matters like this, but I feel like Topeka would kind of feel the same way. That if Topeka was to meet someone new, that person would have to understand she has kids, she has grandkids, she had a life prior to a new person. If I met a new person, that person would have to realise I had a life prior. So when people go, don't get someone's name, why not? If you really love the person, you want to get the name tattooed on you and you've been with them for a few years or something, why not? You can always get it covered up later on, or you can just accept it as that was a part of your life. They treat you like shit. All right. It's a memory to know that person treat you like shit. They treat you like a nice person and they passed away. Well, it's their memory living on. You know, it's your memory. It's your life. When people get tattoos like characters from TV shows and stuff like that, I think it's probably better to get the cartoon character itself or the comic character itself, because that's sort of, you know, you get Superman tattooed on you, that's not gonna, you know, be bad 40 years down the road. You get Henry Cavill tattooed on you and he does something shitty, then you got that stuck on you. You know, all those people that, some of those people that might have got like Rolf Harris or Bill Cosby tattooed on themselves, and now they might be, oh man, I wish I didn't have that. But even that's okay, you know. Topeka's brother won a tattoo award because of one of his tattoos. Inappropriate, the most inappropriate fucking tattoo you could think of on the most inappropriate canvas you could fucking think of. It was just like, really? I'm not even going to say what he had tattooed on him. It's just inappropriate. I found it inappropriate. I always found it inappropriate. I find that particular tattoo on any person inappropriate. But at the same time, it's not my skin. And for him to be a black man, to have that particular person tattooed on him with those particular symbols tattooed on him was just, what the fuck? Is the rain stopping? It still looks gloomy out there. It is. But no, I reckon. Here's my look. I'm not a professional when it comes to tattoos. Okay, I'm not a professional tattoo artist. All I have when it comes to tattoos is the opinions on the ones I have on myself and the opinions of ones I've seen on other people. I don't tend to judge people necessarily by their tattoos, depending on what their tattoos are. If they are willing to tattoo themselves with clear messages of hate, then yeah, I might think that that person believes in that stuff. For example, if someone was to get a SWAT sticker tattooed on himself, I'm more than likely going to say, there's a good chance that person believes in that shit. And I think it's fair that anybody might think that. Because why would someone tattoo something like that if they were against it? You know, so it's one of those things, you know, you sort of, I'd like to say that I don't judge people, but when it comes to tattoos, I will judge based on what the tattoo is. I won't judge a young man or a young woman that come in to apply for a job if they got a tattoo on their face. I'm not going to judge them. If they got some flowers or something going up the side of their face or something on their face, I'm not going to judge them. If they got a SWAT sticker on their face, like Charles Manson on his forehead, now I got an opinion. Now I'm judging. I wouldn't want that working with me. And that might sound inappropriate, but saying that, yes, no, I wouldn't want that working with me. I wouldn't want it working with me. I wouldn't want it representing my business. Okay with a person with a flower on their face, but not a SWAT sticker, yeah, 100%. I don't care about the location of the tattoo. That's not my issue. It's the type of tattoo. There was a teacher, and I can't remember if it was in Australia or where it was, but she had too many tattoos or something, and she went into a magazine and in a swimsuit or something and showed off her tattoos and showed off a bit of her skin. And then apparently the school found out about it and they wanted to sack her for it. And I was just thinking to myself, number one, the magazine she was in was not old enough. Like, you needed to be, no kids that were in the school that she was in were old enough to buy that magazine in the first place. Only the parents. So the only way anyone could have figured it out is if one of the parents bought the dirty magazine that she featured in. And I don't even think it was really that much of a dirty magazine, not what we consider a dirty magazine here in Australia. I don't think the picture of the people is a dirty magazine. And they want to take a job. It's like, why? Because she's got some tattoos? No. I don't judge a people because they got tattoos or where they're located. I might judge them on what the tattoo is. But I won't judge them on the location of the tattoo. Look, if someone had a tattoo on their chest that they could cover up, whatever it was, I'd go, yeah, man, if I don't have to see it, if I didn't know about it, then I wouldn't judge them because I wouldn't know about it. You know, if it's right there on their face or right there on display and they have no problem letting people see it, then it's a different story. When I grew up, okay, it's getting sunnier. When I grew up, there was lots of people getting tattoos. And a lot of people were getting roses and eagles, and there was a lot of people getting the football shields. You know how you have your football logos? A lot of people getting that, paid patriotism to their football clubs, to the local waffles and the fucking VFL, which was the Victorian Football League at the time. Now it's the AFL, Australian Football League. A lot of people getting Tiranas, pictures of Tiranas tattooed on them. It's a type of car here in Australia. I say that because people in America, I'm not sure if you guys know what a Tirana is, or a Tory. Tirana. Yeah, your two-door Tiranas, your four-door Tiranas. I don't know all the different Tiranas there was, but there was a few of them. Used to hear everybody talking about, oh, I'm going to get this type of Tirana, or I'm going to get a Kingswood, or I'm going to get a fucking Statesman DeVille, or I'm going to get a fucking Sandman panel van. A lot of people had 57 Chevys and fucking Valiant Pacers and that tattooed on themselves. Seen a lot of them. A lot of vehicles. Mack trucks. The dog logo from the Mack truck. Seen a lot of them. A lot of guys got them on their biceps. So then when they put their bicep up, they could make it look like he was dancing. The little Mac dog from the Mac truck. And I just realised I went the wrong way. I'm glad I realised before I got too far. Yeah, brain's in a bit of a fog at the moment. I think I'm coming down with a cold. Oh, I can feel it. Look at the way he's stuck in the ground. I've never thought about removing any of my tattoos, though. I know some people, some famous people out there have actually gotten a fair few of those. There's a fair few of tattoos and that removed. I don't. Hey, look, there's a tent over there. I don't see the point. Honestly. Nah, I can't be fucked. Seems like too much work getting tattoos and then having them removed. I'm too old. That's not to say that I'm too old to get tattoos removed. I don't think there's an age limit on what the age limit is for getting tattoos removed. It's lagging for some reason here. So I'm just trying to drive through, but it keeps spazzing out. Man, how long is it going to take to get through here? You know what? Let's just stop the engine for a minute. I don't know why you're being a dick. Sometimes just do that, guys. Just stop the engine. Let everything catch up. And then start again. All the celebrities out there that are getting their tattoos removed, they got the money to do so. I heard it's a real expensive process. Again, I've only heard about it because of a couple of weeks back I seen a short celebrities that are actually getting tattoos removed, and I was like, really? And normally if I see a short regarding tattoos, it's normally regretted tattoos or stupid tattoos or something like that, and I'll play it. I'll watch it. So if any of my subscribers get any videos related to tattoos, that's because I'm watching videos related to tattoos. And it's being recommended to you. Because that's how the algorithm works. If you watch something and you subscribe to me, then I'll get recommended it. Anyway, point is, tattoos are cool. They're expressive. If you want one, get one. Find the best one that suits you. I do believe that you should really consider your size and where you locate a tattoo and the type of tattoo. There are certain parts of your body that can change in shape and size, and you should really consider that and what type of picture you get. Let's say you decide to get a little gecko on your belly, you get pregnant, and it stretches. Now it looks like Godzilla. Let's just say that. to people all the time. But yeah, really consider where you're going to put it. Ankles and wrists normally pretty good. They don't change shape and size too much, and when they do, they go back to normal. They're normally, when people lose weight, they don't normally have a lot of excess skin hanging around the ankles and the wrist, is what I'm saying. The upper arm and that, yeah, sure, but not so much down near the wrist. Of course, you need to consider what type of job you do. Some places don't want you, they want you to look respectable. Some emergency services or military or court proceedings, if you're a lawyer, you've got to really think about those locations, because some people won't take you seriously. I'll take you seriously. I don't care where your tattoos are located, but others out there won't. You know, or others out there will, you know, they won't have a problem with tattoos themselves, but they'll just go, come on, man. We're all trying to dress professional here. And of course, if you're going into that field, if you're going to become a lawyer, don't go getting your face tattooed. Or your hands. Or your forearms. Or else you're going to find yourself in long sleeves a lot of the time in court. And trust me, if you have to be in long sleeves and a jacket all the time in court, you're going to lose more cases than you'll win. Oh, sometimes being able to take that jacket off and roll up those sleeves, it's a very powerful move. You lose that ability if you've got tattoos up and down your forearms. Unless, of course, you're like me and you're not a lawyer and you roll them up because you just don't give a shit. Which I've been known not to. I thought there was a gun there. M16? M16. You know, I don't need an M16. I've got an M4A1. And there's most likely possible chance that there's a Humour down there. Oh yeah, that coffee is awesome. I love it. We might have to find an alternate route out of here. I'm not sure whether I can get this car up. But we'll fucking try. If needs be, we'll reverse the bastard up. It's funny how some of these cars go better uphill in reverse than forward. Yep, there's a Hummer. magazine there for an M4A1 or an M16. As soon as I open it, they're going to come running. Just don't know why they didn't come running in the first place. Yep. Come on. Yes. Oi, arsehole. I mean, I'm going to drop that. I'm going to drop that. I'm going to drop that. And I'm going to drop that. And that. I think I'm going to eat this. What we'll do is we'll wait here a second. No, we'll go. Fuck it. What I should have done is I should have... I should have grabbed the bag. There's a couple of boomy sticks here. Oh, that's got something in it. No, it doesn't. Why'd you say you got something on you if you got nothing on you? Assholes. They said plus, like they had something on them. Biggest thing I got on me is a shotgun there. I can always take that out and carry it in my hands. But I don't care if I accidentally lose that. Excuse me. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'll grab that too. look at what we got. Oh, there, those ammo. I don't care about that. We'll grab that. We'll just drop it outside. I do believe I grabbed that already, but okay. Miniscope. Probably better than the one I got. That's probably better than the one I got too. Alright, we'll say that's pretty much empty for now. Only because I don't really want to look any further. Alright. Okay, so what do we find? We got to drop that. We'll just keep all that on us for now. Okay, I'm going to go on this one first and we'll go across. Okay. Okay, sometimes that'll refill back up before you even leave. So, that's just unfair. More greys, which are fox ammo. I don't see any. No. I don't see anything. I don't think there's anything up here, is there? No. Nothing back over there. Okay, we'll go check across. I got a heap of the tree done, but still got a bit to do. But that can wait until tomorrow. Okay. Okay. I'm dropping that because I don't want it. I wasn't even able to pick up these, so let's just grab that. Hunting boots. I mean, they are a good thing. I'll give them that, but they're just not what I need right now. Always climb up here if you can. And then you'll get more pox grenades. Normally get 4 of them in here. And if you go outside and then come back in, they normally respawn in again. We'll just carry it for now. That was nothing over there. We didn't check in here yet because we just didn't. There's probably at least a full outfit in this bunker or close to. It's a ghillie hood. Take the ammo. So there's boots, hood, gloves, shirt. All you need is a mask and pants. And we'll probably find them down in the other bit. Where we have a possible chance to find the pox injectors. This room. There's another box of ammo. Speaking of, pox injector. Alright, way better. Can carry this. Well, no pants in here. And no mask. But literally everything else. Nothing on me in here. Can close that. And there might be a wheel on it some days. Well, I mean, if I ever need an outfit, this is where I'll come. There's probably pants in the thingy here. If I wanted to, I could grab the outfits and bring them out, but no, I don't think I will. Do I care about this? Sport point scope. I mean, does it go on my gun? No. Does it go on this one? No. Must go on the other variants. Well, in that case, I honestly don't care. Wow, there's a lot of ammo. There's only after really one type. Pants in there. There we go. There's booties down there. Was there booties in here? Yep. There's booties in here. So if we wanted to, we literally have pants, jacket, gloves, hood, booties, no mask. But we could find a mask and start working on another set. I think that's what we will do. But for now, I'm going to Just in case for any reason I get hit and the gas explodes while it's on me, I want to make sure I got that pox easy to fucking get to. Don't need my card to get out. I'm not picking up that Humvee. Not unless I need it. I'm going to start a timer and see how long it takes for it to shut. From the moment it fully opened. Don't know why I did that. There we go. That's better. Kept starting the timer for 3 seconds. I was like, why are you doing that? It's like, it wasn't the stopwatch. So we'll have to add about 5 seconds, 10 seconds grace to it. In a minute, we'll run out and we'll get in there. We'll sit on top of the car and put the stuff away. I still haven't rearranged my room yet. I kind of need to rearrange my room, but I'm not really ready to do it. For starters, I don't know where everything is. Don't know where my camera is. I mean, I really just want to rearrange it because I've got a blackboard set up where I want to shine onto. I've got a heap of shit blocking it at the moment. If I move that and that, none of that can go out in the lounge room. I really don't know what's happening with most of this stuff in here. It's not displayed correctly. It's not displayed safely. It's just all over the place. And it's, yeah, dusty, cobwebby. There's some stuff in here that doesn't even need to be in here. I don't even know why it's in here. Oh, I know why it's in here. It's in. There's stuff on display in here that's not mine. It's Topeka's. Like there's a Teddy Ruxpin up there, and it's like that's not mine. That's hers. And her Luffy and her Luffy lamp hat of Luffy's One Piece. Luffy's arm coming out of a barrel holding onto his hat. That's hers. There's a whole heap of other stuff that's dinosaurs and all that sort of shit and Groot and a whole heap of shit that's hers. That's in here. I mean, a whole heap of mine too, but and I've got stuff put away. Got a heap of shit put away. Alright, let's go sit out and wait in the car. We'll hear when the door shuts. And we'll see. Look at that. Perfect timing. I was thinking about 5 minutes. Alright, I'd say about 5.5 minutes from when you push the button to open it to when it's fully shut. From the alarm going off from the first time you push the button to it shutting again. That's from the inside. I don't know if there's any difference from it coming from the outside if it stays open longer. But we can safely say 5 minutes and 5.5 minutes. So if you could search that in 5.5 minutes, you could get in and out before the door shuts. That's all right. Let's see if we can get up this hill, eh? In this piece of shit. Come on, bitch, you can do it. Turns out we got up here no problem. Probably a truck up the other end. I wonder where Loki's been. I haven't gotten any notifications for him lately. At least not YouTube ones. He stopped his Discord page too, but I still see him pop up on Discord every now and then. Yep, there is a truck here. I think someone's already claimed it because it's moved from its location, or it's rolled. Could have just rolled. I'll probably find it in the bushes eventually. That's alright, I don't give a shit. It'll just pop up against a tree and then stop. It'll be fine. It's not rolling fast enough to gain momentum. It's just doing this little creepy roll thing because the game server is the way it is. Maybe someone interacted with it and had a look in it. Like, you're supposed to be able to hear deer and that out here. Me and Chris have noticed that you're not. And Wookie said he's seen something about the devs were looking into the sound and people were complaining about the sound of the animals. And then there was an update the other day, but there was nothing in the update about it. I feel like I can faintly hear him in the distance, but I don't have my sound turned up. You just got to get the right speed and you can stop the engine. Okay, I hear a helicopter going down. Okay, we'll stop the engine at the right speed. Don't know if I got it to the right speed then. Oh, we're slowing down. Come on. You can speed up. There we go. Come on. At any moment we can start the engine. We don't want to. If there were zombies around and we were gliding through the town like this, it'd be okay. They wouldn't even notice us unless we bumped them. Then they'd come after us. But for the most part, they'd leave us alone. And listen how quiet. And if you want to go reckless Kelly, you can not use the brakes at all. Just stay on the road as much as you can too. Try not to hit the grass too much, like I just did, or else it'll slow you down. Like it just did me a minute ago. You can see when I'm touching the brake. Making sure I'm only touching the L2 brake. I'm not touching that R1 brake because I don't want to slide around the corner and lose momentum. Just want to touch it a little, just to feather it. Lag like that doesn't help because it slows your car down a lot. As long as you can keep your car pretty much straight on the turning bits, like read the road, you should be able to get it to the point where you can get a good bit of distance. I heard something. Pig. Wild boar. I heard it snorting. Okay, that's where we got. I have to power up the car to get up the hill. Right, we can brake. Yeah, I'm hearing him in the distance. I'm hearing all sorts of weird sounds. Must be coming from the cables. I thought it was an animal, but no, it's the cables. Hear the wind through the trees. Uh-oh. We froze. Never good. Better the freeze going uphill at a low speed than the freeze going downhill at a high speed. It's weird because the sound sounds like it's coming from my left, but the only things that are around are these lamp posts or these telegraph poles. The cables do swing. I'm pretty sure I've seen them swing, or it's probably just the fucking clouds behind it moving. Come on. Oh. Okay. Alright. Someone killed a wolf and skinned it recently. Is someone in the server now? Not just me. Convoy up ahead. There's a Vegas shotgun. Up ahead there's a wolf. Chasing deer. Well, we know the deer's on the map still. And we didn't hear them though, but we're not hearing the wolves either. Lots of helicopter crashes, but I'm really not interested in them at the moment. There's another click on the spark plug, I believe. Yeah, so many of them, and then all of a sudden your spark plug dies. Another convoy. Another convoy straight after. A police one. There's a rack there, but I'm not interested. It's alright. If you spawn in... Look, there's a lot of guns that I don't pick up. And I say they're shit. But that's because I have better guns. If you are a fresh spawn and that's all you got, take it. I'd rather have something than nothing. There's something glowing in there, but I'm not going to go pick it up. We can assume that's pretty close. G'day, drunk. How you going, mate? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I didn't mind that stream that you, I didn't mind that stream you did beforehand, where you didn't have your face there. There it is. You didn't have your face there, and you were just playing the game, Mario Brothers. That was good. You were chatting. That was awesome. It wasn't in vertical. I didn't have to worry about being in vertical. I could see what was going on. That was a nice change. I liked it. Because normally I have to go into the vertical one to chat, to say something. And then I've got to switch back to the bigger one so I can see what's going on. And then the bigger one doesn't catch up because it's behind. And I've got to scrub it up. Fucking, yeah. It would be a pain in the ass. But, nah, that was awesome. I didn't have to move. You were able to, yeah, it was good. And like I said, I get distracted sometimes. My eyesight is like, my good eye will see something move and I'll just track to it. Or my blurry eye will see something move and I'll track to it because it's checking for dangers. Always. Dozed off for a minute, just woke back up. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I liked it. That was good. More of that, please. The game was good. The chatting was good. I wasn't distracted by your head. I mean, it's a fine head, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I couldn't pick you out of a lineup. You added the bald part. I didn't even consider that. Thinking, nah, fuck, I definitely wouldn't be able to pick you out of a lineup then if everyone's... I didn't even think about that. Yeah, it's pretty much it. No, you're not wrong. Like, I'll see a spider move out the corner of my eye and out of my peripheral. Like, I might be blind in my right eye, technically, but I still see shapes and colours and blurs and shadows and shit like that. Like, I can see a red wall. I can see that like there's something big and red beside me, like on my right side out of my peripheral. And then as soon as I turn my head and see it with my left eye, I'll go, oh, it's a fire truck. I just seen red. So I'll see my white wall and all of a sudden something black move on it. And I'll turn and I'm like, oh, it's a fucking spider. Don't worry about it. Still a sound glitch because I'm hearing that fucking... like I'm in a building. Like pipes being dropped and shit. Nah, I'm good. Nah, it's not. Nah, I'm... If anything, ask me to what you need me to watch your back, because I am going to spot the danger, because I'm always scanning. You want me watching your back. That's why whenever I get hurt, it's normally I hurt myself. I very rarely get hurt by other things, because my spidey senses are always on the go. But I always hurt myself. Like I managed to cut myself open with a Stanley blade or fucking something stupid like that. Oh no, but don't... I'm never distracted. It's not like I lose focus. This is my eye will automatically track to the first bit of movement that's not right to the scene of what I'm seeing. So for example, right? For example, the game is basically centered. The character's basically centered. If I need to look at the speedometer, I track my eye to the left, bottom left. My left eye can see that pretty much in my peripheral. My right eye cannot see my health information on my bottom right. I have to actually look over there, but I don't have to look to the left because it's there. Okay, so when I'm watching yours, I'll be watching the action, which is center screen for the most part, unless it's a side scroller, but it's center screen for the most part. And then you'll move your head, you'll lean forward or something, but you'll be positioned bottom right. So my eye in the blur catches that movement and go, what was that? And my head tilts. And then it'll be like, hang on a second, what was that in the center? What? It's like, where am I supposed to look? That's not a you thing, that's a me thing. It's nothing you can... That's going to happen. I mean, how could you solve that to satisfy me? put your head on the other side. Alright, then it just fucks and pisses off someone else that's got the problem with the other eye. Don't worry about it, it's fine. It's a me problem. Oh, don't get me started on that. Dude, I've got a pool noodle. I've got a pool... I've actually got a pool noodle going around the corner of my bed. The part that I walk around. Because I always smash my leg in it. I literally have a pool noodle. It's amazing you say that. I literally have that sort of thing. And I've got to be very careful because the side of the bed I'm on, I struggle because everything's on my right. So I've got to make sure that the countertop is one colour and anything I put on there doesn't match the colour, or else it'll blend and I won't see it and I'll knock it over with my hand. So if I put a cup next to me, it can't be the same colour as my bench. Like, I've got a black top, glass top desk that I have in front of me right now. And I have a grey mat down, a light coloured grey mat down, just so I could put my black coffee cup on. I have to do that or else I won't see it. I can't tell. If you put something black on... If you put a black lighter on a black coffee table, I'll just see the shiny... I'll only be able to see the silver bit. I won't be able to see the rest of the light. I'll see the silver bit and I'll see the white base. That's it. The rest will just blend in until I look at it with my left eye. Then I'll see it. Oh, yeah. No, fucking all the time. At least twice a week. I got scars up and down my shins. There's dents all up and down my shins from it. And it's something I've been dealing with since I was like 7 or 8. Around that age. Don't fuck with fucking bullets. That's what the lesson is. Or gunpowder, really. That was in the bullet. I've had the same glasses for 13 years and they help from like SD to HD. When I put them on. But probably need an eye exam again. Probably years ago. Well, I got my first set of glasses and they help me for when I'm... Because my left eye is going. I can see the TV fine with my left eye. It's nice and crisp. But my iPad, that's in, like, closer. I know. Reading distance, no. I need reading glasses. So I got my very first... I went in and the lenses have done one. It's basically just one lens, really. The other one's just... I think the other one's more of a mock lens. Doesn't really do much. But it's just made it so that I can read. Mind you, I should have them on now. I lean far back so I can read the chat, and I find myself blinking a lot trying to like focus. Okay, Miss Tits, how you going? And but I got my very first set of glasses. I should have them on now when I'm looking at the chat, but I can't. I get a headache when I look at the chat, and then I look up at the screen. I can't have them on while I'm watching the TV, while I'm looking at the PlayStation, the game itself. And I don't want to just quickly put them on quickly just so I can read chat and then take them off. I don't want them hanging around my neck. You should definitely get your eyes checked again. And probably, knowing your luck, it's probably going to cost you a fucking... Can I ask you how much it costs to get your eyes checked? Are you able to get them done free, or does it cost you? Most places will do them free, but that's because they want to sell you a pair of glasses too. So they'll let you do the sight thingy for free as long as you buy a set of glasses from them. Oh yeah, for the most part I'll just close my right eye. I've learned to be able to walk around closing my right eye. You know, from when I'm doing certain things I need to just do that so I don't get distracted or having to turn my head quickly or anything like that. And I'll position myself in, like, at certain events and that, if I need to be wary of where I am, I'll position myself in a position that gives me a good view. I have no depth perception. Depth perception? Gone. Don't bother asking me how far away something is. But it also means I'm one of those fighters that means don't let me get close to you, because if I can grip you, I'll hold on for dear life and keep you in my grasp so I can keep swinging on you. Because I can't afford to let you go, because then once you get distance, I'll be like, damn it, I can't judge the distance. So I heard from Major Misty, he's alive. He's well on that. He's going to try and get on. I think he's waiting for a game. Hey, Jackson. Hey, boy. How you going? Oh, they pop in from school today. G'day, Groot. G'day, Jackie boy. I first heard it from Little Ears, and then I heard it from Major himself. He actually messaged me. Oh, I also sent a couple more pictures to Little Ears and told him that it's going to keep happening. It's just going to get worse. And exactly that. It will get worse. AI can let you create all sorts of fucking things. Should have seen the pictures I created today and sent to Topeka just to mess with her while she was shopping. He's a twat and a twat. Depends how you want to read that. He's both. There's a flag back there, but we don't need it. Yeah, Criminal made the picture of him. Criminal made the picture of him sitting on the toilet. I just edited that picture and put him in all those different locations. Little Ear said, you should put him in a church. I said, I sent you one of him in a church. He's like, oh, you should put him in a cop car. I said, I sent you one of him in a cell. Way ahead of you, man. I even sent one of a lady pointing at him because he's at a kids park. We even Criminal made one up of Major conducting the Sydney Mardi Gras. For Pride Month. He's in his little tight shorts and his tight officer shirt. Criminal even made up a heap of emojis for Major's channel. If he ever fucking gets back on, lazy bastard. They just need a little bit more tweaking, but they're pretty cool. Whoa. Yeah, for some reason I'm still hearing the bunker. I'm going to log out, log back in again. I think there might be some sort of bug with the sound. Because I'm still hearing the bunker sounds. That's not right. Because I'm outdoors. And I think that's what the problem is. We go into certain buildings or something, we hear the sounds, and they take over and we can't hear the other sounds outside. Maybe. I honestly do not know. I am glad we managed to pick up some more ammo though. That's good. Surely that's got to count. Let's see if the sound's fixed up. Hmm. 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 Yes, I am going to put that in there. For now. Okay. Alright, now there's not enough of this in there, so let's put some more in there. We don't care there's tracer rounds, because we got enough on us. I don't use that, so I'm going to leave that behind. Yeah, there's enough there. Aha! Oh, I knew I put it somewhere. The KAM that I had. Where sniper rifle and machine gun matches. Now, is there a Vega in here? I thought I had one. No, I don't. Not there anyway. What's in here? What's that? It's another machine gun. I swore I had a... Aha. Got a Vega. Now. All right. Well, good to know. What about in here? Yeah, all right. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay, what's in here? Okay. Yep. 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 Uh-huh. Okay. You're done. Gotcha. Hmm? I don't even know what's in the back of this car out here. I haven't checked. All right. Back in a minute. Unfortunately, the bumper's fucked. Because it fucking lagged out on us. And was a prick. Alright, that car's got to go back to the racetrack because it's got all those car parts in it, so it needs to go back there and empty it into the tent. Been feeling too crap for that. Misty, you should really... I miss GDA. Well, if you ever want to join me and Topeka just for a chat, shoot the shit, we don't have to go live. We could just have a chat. We could jump in GDA and muck around in there and have a bit of fun. And we can have a chat about whatever. We can chat about how shitty our countries are and how shitty our children are and how much of an arsehole some of our grandkids are. But we still love them. Just let me know. We're not quite major. There's a chance you might have an intelligent conversation with Topeka. Alright, let's go. Take this stuff. Alright, I can turn it down a bit because I don't need it being that loud. That's a military zone there, covered in gas. That'll make you sick. I do not have a pox injector on me to save me, so we can't go in there. Let's see if we can run this fox over. Oh, I got him! Got me a fox. 22 minutes to get to the racetrack. It's a real rich green grass there. Honestly, I wish I could turn this gas off. And I just had the gas that drops. Yeah, see, there's not much in here. So the stuff that's in here should technically go in here. I'm just getting the small stuff first. Okay. I hear a cat. I don't even know what's in these, if there is anything in them in the first place. Oh, there's a whole heap of stuff in this one. There's a method to my madness here. Mm-hmm. Car, car, car. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Petrol. That's water. Alright. These ones I'll leave in here for the panels out there. Do 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 do. I know it sounds like I'm lying, but if you put a torch on the ground, and explode the canisters by shooting it, and the gas will last until the blue torch breaks. Wow. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to try it. If anybody wants to try it, they can fucking fill their boots, mate. But I ain't going to try it. Not a hope in hell, sir. And I suppose it wouldn't be an infinite blowtorch if it doesn't blow out. But I'm not going to stand next to it and shoot it. Finish me smoke. But what I can guarantee you is I'm not trying it. Mate, if anybody else wants to try it, they can fucking, like I said, they can fill their boots. It's like, yeah, nah. I also don't have a need to have an infinite blowtorch. Oh, wrong one. I'll just leave it open. Mind you, like I said, if you try it, you know, those types of things, it's like you kind of want to see a video of it. You know, kind of. I mean, if people are going to be here, might as well put that shit down there. Carrying a fox in my hand because I just want a fox in my hand. Okay, so this stuff here can go in there because it's food. It's food related. Last two cars. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, mate, this one's just fucking full. Oh. It's got 250 worth of stuff in it. I might have to do these another time. Yep, those two need to be done another time. Oh, one of them had a lot of 308s, didn't it? Yes, it did. You know what? Let's keep both. I should really do something that indicates that the cars are ready when they're ready. What's in here? Nails. That's for catching water as well. Excuse me. And there's a fire barrel. And of course that works. Wish I had a clip for you, but unfortunately I don't. Off the bed. GG's, man. Good luck out there. No worries. Cheers, man. Oh. Shout out to Hoss Dog. Well, I mean, that's 3 hours for me, so I'm gonna jump off there. Seems like a good place to jump off. Got our fox. Big shout out to everyone that came in. Hoss Dog, Drunk, Miss Tits. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the wonderful and lovely Topeka. And there are all the people lurking in the background. Shout out to you all. And I'll catch you all later on. I'm out, I'm dot and dust. See ya.